When I chose that picture as a title picture, I didn't know anything about the coronavirus. So maybe you know that even the German Chancellor, Angela Merkel, refuses shaking hands with her ministers. And so maybe this picture is looking a little scary, but I'm sure you can all use your imagination. Don't think of bacteria. They're all perfectly disinfected. And I really wish that the good old times are coming back soon, when I was thinking of Corona as a beer, a Mexican beer, like the origin of my first speaker. And maybe it's not so good to start with the beer drinking picture, but I come from Bavaria in Germany, and you know it's home of Oktoberfest, so I can do this. And this is where I live at the moment. This is the lounger in my garden, and right behind the meadow is Salzburg. So I live in Bavaria, and every day I go about 15 kilometers past the border to Salzburg. And this is my dog, and my dog loves to go on that mountain. And it takes me a lot of motivation to leave the lounger, to leave my comfort zone, to climb on that mountains. And in summer I try to do this at least once a week or twice a month. But as you know, the first step is always the most difficult. You can say you don't need motivation, you just need to get off your ass and go. It is a very pragmatic approach. Or you can say you will never always be motivated, you have to learn to be disciplined. And this approach, I think, is quite German, Prussian. Or maybe we can get some motivation pills for us, for our employees, for the children, for the parents. So, what is it? What motivates us? Is it the old carrot and stick method? The release of dopamine during the anticipation of a reward? Or is it the fear of punishment? And that's exactly the way how we motivated our patients for a long time. It is the old black and white motivation. If you don't brush your teeth, you will suffer, look ugly. And if you do a good job, you will have a bright smile, save money. So we use fear, punishment, or we bribe our children, promising them a reward. And there is always a true grain in it. It works. But I think it works only on a short term. And look what Albert Einstein said. He said, if people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. We saw him today, you remember, when Wendy Bellas was talking about autism. So he's a very intelligent person, and there are far more aspects on motivation than just this old punishment and reward thing. So for the next about 19 minutes, we were talking a lot about new aspects, maybe new findings. Sometimes they sound a little paradox, but as soon as you know the patterns behind, I think it all will make sense.